for one course, which we called it C2. S1 and S2 were already registered in it. Then S3 and S4 were trying to register in the last empty spot, but at the same time, S2 was trying to deregister from there. So depends on the actual sequence of events. We will see that by running Maven several times, by running the parallel cucumber several times, we will see that the order of register and deregister will change. Okay, so sorry about that. Now let me just show you this very quickly. And so what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go into my terminal, and I'm just going to delete anything that has dealt with the parallel plugins that we had from example 1. Okay, so I just deleted that. And now, because I have set this to example 2, I'm gonna come here and do Maven clean. I'm gonna do Maven generate sources. And then lastly, I'm gonna do Maven verify. Oh, sorry, I misspelled it. Maven verify. So let's see what's gonna be happening. Okay, so we see that S3 and S4 were able to register, but S2 and S2 deregistered from there. Just to show you that through the logs. Okay. So the registration happened for S4 and S3, which means that S2 was deregistering right after S4 and S3. Okay, and so that means that S2 has deregistered at the end. Okay, so you see over here through the logs that S2 has deregistered the last. So yeah, we did tackle this one. Now let me run Maven verify again. So over here, what you see that S2 has deregistered. It seems that S2 has deregistered right after S3 has attempted to register when the course was full. So over here, let me just put this in a run attempt. So we already did the first attempt, which was to do that S3 and S4 were registered. Now this time, it's only S4 that happened to be registering. Okay, now run number 3. Before I show run number 3, I'm just gonna show you here that it's only S4 and S2 that were able to register. And the reason for that, the deregistration for S2, the deregistration for S2 happened way before S3, way after S3 happened to register. Okay, so let's attempt Maven the third time, Maven verify. Okay, so this time both students were able to register, which means that S2 has registered the last. Okay, so S3 and S4 were able to register. So in the third attempt, it's S3 and S4 registered. Now let's do it for the fourth time. we see here that, okay, it's showing that S3 and S4 were able to register. So by looking at the logs in here, you see that still S3 and S4 were able to register. Okay? Yeah. So here in this time, we see that S3 and S4 were able to register. So let's hope that the fifth time that S3 was able only to register. Okay, we're not that lucky. We still see that all of both of the students were able to register. And so let me do it for the fifth time. So here, gonna say S3 and S4 registered. Let's do it for the sixth time. Okay, perfect. So for this one, you see that S3 was able to register, but S4 was unable. And if you look into the logs of the queue, you see that only S3 was able and S4 did not, which means that S2 did not deregister until so S2 did not deregister after S4. Okay, it did not, it deregistered after S4 attempted to register. So that means that S4 was not able to register. So by looking at these different outcomes, we did cover all the different combinations of different sequences. And yeah, this is it for part 3 example number 2.